All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the Halloween edition of the Sunday Morning Coffee Jam. Sorry it's a few weeks late, but as you guys don't have a real job to tend to during the week, so I don't get too much time to put these together. As you can see, we got Josh up here in his banana outfit, and he was looking cool throughout the day. Only one to show up in a Halloween costume, which was pretty cool. But our guys right now are hammering first sprint of the day. And right here, I'm just thinking to myself, hey man, don't blow it up early, dude. Just sit in, manage your efforts here, and try to finish strong throughout the day. So my goal today was to pull hard anytime I was out front, and I think I did a pretty good job of that. So we'll see later on in the video. All right, so the reason for today's ride being called the Scary Edition is more than just Halloween. As you can see right here, Josh and my man G almost got into it and went down. Luckily, they saved it, but there was just a few sketchy moments out there today. All right, so we're going to a segment where people normally hammer all the way across, going into our Costco first rest stop, and the group is a little bit slower than we normally are. I think people are just taking it a little bit easy right here. And then Dan starts moving up on the left, and I'm yelling out to the guys in front of me, hey, jump on this Dan train. Don't let this thing pass you up. He's pulling hard up there. So luckily the guys jump, and three of us make the bridge across. And yeah, it was good. So then right here, I get my first turn to pull, and as you can see, like I said, I was trying to pull hard out front, trying to hold somewhere between 500 and 450 watts. Pulling the group across, trying to maintain a high rate of speed, put some hurt in the legs of the guys behind me. And yeah, man, I think I did a good job of doing that all day today. That was the goal, and executing the plan right here. So right here, you can see I chopped the power a little bit, and hindsight being 2020, I should have just kept motoring past him and just maintained that high rate of speed. But that's something I got to work on for the future. All right, coming up to my favorite left-hand turn in the ride, because you can maintain your speed really well. But as you can see, as soon as you hit that start straight, it's full gas, all power. Making our way to the end of the segment, pushing about 800 watts. And somehow I just felt that wasn't enough, because there was a shark in the water, and yep, you guessed it, good old Joe comes smoking right past me. I'm like, I'm not closing that gap. Go ahead, do your thing, my G. I'll hang out back here with the mere mortals, jump on Dan's wheel, and try to finish out this segment strong. Yep, for those who don't know, I used to ride dirt bikes back in the day and race, and line choices were huge. So as you can see right here, Dan's taking kind of a wide line, but I was able to maintain and sweep around the outside of him. And then coming up to this next corner, I wanted to take an outside, inside out technique where you really don't have to use too much power, but execute it right, and you maintain your speed. And I was able to catch on to David's wheel pretty easy without really having to push. So that line choice is huge. Yeah, and I love it. This segment here is always a smash hit with the guys. There's a bit of a tailwind, so moving through here, but here comes one of those scary moments again. Dan looks over, and we almost went down right there. Luckily, kept like reaction, move out the way, and all was good. So yeah, keep it pushing. So here I am again, about to do my turn pulling, and again, like I said, I was just trying to pull strong all day. Not really doing 450 watts like last time, but just wanted to get close and close to 400 and maintain for my pull there, and pull us up a few miles per hour. Like I said, put some hurt in people's legs, so that at the end of the ride, you know what I'm saying, I have a chance to hang with the big boys on the last segment. All right, so here I am taking another pull out front, trying to maintain around 400 watts. And man, headwind right there, 400 watts, and I can't do no more than 25 miles an hour. I was really trying to push hard there, but sometimes it just doesn't work out for you. So I think I burned a match here, but it was all good. That was my goal today, and I'm sticking with it. So we're making our way across the square. This part of the road is trash. Josh just got done doing his pull, and unfortunately that's where he caught his rapid flat and bit the dust. Luckily only scratches, nothing major. All right, so earlier I talked about line choice, and my man right here to the left took a perfect line. Jeez, and then look at me having to do 1,000 watts to close that down. So again, line choice is key, especially when you're going around corners. And if you don't want to have to expend 1,000 watts, take the right line. So right here we're approaching a U-turn, and I say to myself, hey, if this guy pulls out the way, then I'm going to pull hard. A few weeks ago, my man Chad did it and split up the group pretty good, so that's my idea here. We're getting close to the end of the ride, and I'm trying to put some hurt in these guys' legs behind me because they're really strong, and the last segment is pretty long and into a headwind, and for a bigger rider like me who's close to 200 pounds, as you can see, I'm up near 700 watts, just trying to jam out of that corner as hard as possible, make these guys close it down, burn some matches, and I think it might have worked, as you'll see coming up next. Yeah, so I can see the guys coming past me weren't pulling as hard, and here's Joe. We're still maintaining 26 miles an hour, but I wanted to give another quick short pull, but hard, for the guys behind me, just to see, if I can loosen up them legs just a little bit more, do a quick pull, move out the way. Here comes Dan, I think, about to come around me, and normally this is where I give up the ghost. Normally this is where I quit. I say skip it, I'm done. 37 miles in and I don't have nothing left, but for some reason today I was really just trying to test myself and push, so I made sure to jump back on this wheel and see if I could hold it for as long as possible. So making this right hand corner, it's all mental for me right here. I'm already at 172 beats. I'm thinking, hey, just stick with Joe's wheel. It's a stiff headwind coming right here. And so I'm just trying to stay inside my mind, stay inside myself, saying, hey, look, this guy just popped already. And, hey, just stick with these guys. I can see Joe's making a move, and I'm like, okay, let me jump on D's wheel because David's still going at a good clip up here, and see if I can hold it. So David notices it, jumps on it real quick. We all jump on the Joe train, and we're just pushing. My heart rate's still steadily climbing. And then I think David gets a little itch here pretty soon, and he's like, skip it, time to go. Turn it up. Now we're doing, 600 watts to stick to David. And I'm still trying to just, maintain in my head, keep going. Don't give it up just yet. You're almost at the end. Keep pushing. And man, David is pulling hard. D drops back just a little bit. I try to maintain, jumping up to 400 real quick. Try to catch back on to David, but like I said, this is a headwind. So right here, for me to really catch him, I'd probably have to do close to like 500 watts, and I just don't have it at 176 beats to maintain. So Dan pushes past me, and he's dragging someone with him right now. And so, man, those guys have a high rate of speed right now. This is the fastest I've ever gone across this segment. Joe's pulling hard. He's already out of the saddle. David's getting out of the saddle. Got the Godfather to the right of me. He's pulling hard and pushing hard. I'm at 178 beats, seeing stars right now. But yeah, just maintaining, still trying to do what I can do. I see Dan popped, so I'm going to keep pushing past him a little bit. And so I'm proud of myself. First time I've really held with the front guys all the way to the end. Of course, Doug, he's a powerhouse. He can just motor all day. But proud of myself for maintaining throughout that whole segment. All right, so we're on one of the last segments of the day, and normally we're doing about 33 miles an hour coming through here, and today we're going a little bit slower at 25. So I knew at some point someone was going to be pulling up on the left of us, and I think Dan, if I remember correctly, Dan is going to be coming up with some guys, and I know people are going to start getting a little twitchy, wanting to jump on the faster train, and I see the Godfather's right in front of me. And then all of a sudden, he slows down, I slow down, and I feel somebody in the back of me. And unfortunately, a guy took a spill. And you can see his head hit the ground pretty hard. So if there's any PSA announcement to be made is wearing a helmet probably saved this guy. I wouldn't say from dying, possibly. I don't know. His head hit pretty hard. But that helmet definitely did its job. So if you have any friends out there that are riding without a helmet, show them this video here, because you can see on the side of his helmet, man, that would have been his head if it wasn't his helmet. And yeah, ended on a sour note, but everybody walked away, and he got up and rode home. And sometimes these things end kind of crazy, but it's all in good fun. We're all trying to get better, faster and stronger, and I think we did that today. Peace.